the communication was excellent, and obviously people were very keen to get involved with it. There has been a challenge in the past that maybe strategies haven't been followed through, but they were followed through on this occasion.
My experience to date is that it's been a very well organised, constructive process. It's brought a lot of people together.
What I thought was interesting about it was that it was very inclusive, and there was a good mix of people from across the different sectors there.
Well, this was actually my first time involved in any of these community plans. I liked the process. I thought it was a very open process where a lot of people were able to have their opinion heard.
Focused on equality and inclusivity. It maximised contribution from all sectors.
It was informative for people as well as helping to contribute, everyone getting around the table and coming up with ideas and things. So I think it was a pretty good experience overall.
The engagement and transparency of the process has been excellent, and it's right from the very start. At the very start, people were informed through social media and paper and other ways that the process was happening to get involved in. People were able to engage directly through Facebook and through other sorts where they're able to send in comments and get involved with it. So it wasn't simply that we communicated at meetings, but it was actually the whole way through it. And I think that engagement is so important because people need to take ownership of it.
There was an optimism that our collective endeavours would lead to meaningful change.
The buzz in the room was electric. It was brilliant because that was when we were prioritising and everybody got their say and everybody was involved in it, and it just felt like we were doing some great work.
The Council have been proactive in trying to engage those who previously have felt disenfranchised by strategic planning processes.
It provided a good platform, a good vehicle for debate, and I think that the chairs of the group were good in orchestrating that and keeping people on track, but also allowing different ideas, be they very ambitious to the very specific and narrow, to be out on the table and discussed openly.
Everyone had their opportunity to voice their thoughts and feelings, and all of their thoughts were taken on board and incorporated in some way into the plan.
I would want to see a document which sets out a strategy for the next few years, but it's a simple document, it's a direct document, it is a document that has defined actions with timescales and who is going to deliver it, and I think that's what we need.
I'd really like to see a realistic, tight body of recommendations that deal with the clear gaps that are evident in the community.
We hope that the plan has positive impact and tangible and realistic outputs. We would hope to see that the agreed outcomes of the plan are implemented within the programme for government and in Invest Northern Ireland's corporate strategy for the North West. We need to be realistic in terms of the constraints within the public sector, in terms of time frame and available budgets.
Well, what I would like to see and what my organisation Sustrans would like to see is good sound policies around transport infrastructure in the plan that will enable Derry, Strabane and the North West to have a truly integrated, accessible and sustainable transport system.
Easy to understand, that is deliverable, that is achievable, that is resourced, that people can buy into.
I would really like to see real partnerships grow between the statutory and the voluntary community sector.
Success would be working together and pooling resources in order to make the plan a reality. Continued collaboration with all the key stakeholders across private, public, voluntary and community sectors, and continued engagement in the entire process.
Well, for a community plan to be successful, it would really need to be backed up by some human and financial resources to ensure that these outcomes can be delivered over time.
I think a good community plan is also one that will change over time, and it's a living thing. So a good community plan doesn't just end once the plan's been sort of stamped and agreed, but one that will be revisited and will be constantly, the groups and the people that have been brought around the table should come together again periodically, maybe as task and finishing groups in delivering some of these ideas.